Good tidings, ladies and gentlemen of the Lodge. Welcome back. We've got another Kingdom Hearts video for you today, where we will be discussing the Foreteller Luxu and his embodiment of the sin Lust. But before we continue any further, be warned that spoilers are on the way. Now for starters, let us uncover the sin Lust. Lust can be defined as intense longing. It is usually thought of as intense or unbridled sexual desire. However, lust could also mean simply desire in general. Thus, lust for money, power, and other things are sinful. So ultimately, we need to uncover exactly what it is that Luxu is lusting after and why. Now, if I were to approach Luxu the same way I've approached the other Foretellers, I simply would not be doing him justice. There are many, many things that separate Luxu from the rest of the pack. And coincidentally enough, one of those differences is the unique relationship he has with his sin. You see, when it comes to the other Foretellers, they all succumb to their sins in moments of weakness or in pursuits of power and influence. The same simply cannot be said for Luxu. As a matter of fact, Luxu understands his role from the Master so well that he effectively integrates lust into his actions throughout the series to assist him in carrying out his said role. However, before I begin unwrapping this claim, let us first observe the scene where the Master bestows the role onto Luxu.
The gazing eye?
It's not what it's called.
Oh, what then?
Actually, no name.
No name.
Well, gazing or not, that Keyblade does have an eye in it. My eye, to be exact.
Ew!
Oh, you think that's gross, do ya?
No.
Yeah, sure. Anyway, about your role. You need to pass down that Keyblade to your apprentice and then him to his, so that my eye can see the future.
So the Book of Prophecies.
Bingo! The fact that it exists is proof of your success. That means you've trained a worthy apprentice, passed down that handsome Keyblade, and fulfilled your role. Congratulations! What's the matter? Come on, you did a fantastic job. At least smile a little.
But I haven't done anything yet.
Good point. Guess you'd better get started then. Unfortunately, you'll have to go alone from here on out. No Book of Prophecies to keep you company either. I can't have you causing any temporal paradoxes. But hey, we both know you'll do just fine without it, right?
Do I really have to go alone? What about the others?
Minor details, so don't sweat it. For now, you, that Keyblade, and this box need to stay out of sight. Just watch with your own eyes, and my eye, of course, as things unfold between the others. Then, when the time is right, go off and do your thing.
As the Master so eloquently said, Luxu's role is to pass down the Master's Keyblade to his apprentice, and then that apprentice onto his. This way, the Master's eye can see the events of the future, and as stated by the Master, the fact the Book of Prophecies exists is proof of Luxu's success. So now let's get right down to the point on this one. I truly believe that Luxu understood his role so well that he was able to integrate lust in his actions in order to cast a charade over his true intentions. Luxu has been around the stories unfolding for a long time now, whether it was as Braig or Xigbar. How was he able to mask himself and his true identity all this time? The answer will take us to Secret Report number 13 from Kingdom Hearts 3. The secret report reads, "The Keyblade has been successfully passed down generation to generation, and it seems a Keyblade master devoted to the darkness may finally arise. Until now, I have watched over the course of events from a distance. Perhaps the time has come to intervene." And now here's the key point. "I need only play the role of a fool, desirous of the Keyblade's power. I will don the mask of his ally in order to keep watch over my Keyblade from close by." That key part right there. I need only play the role of a fool desirous of the Keyblade's power. So it would appear that Luxu used lust as a means to playing a part or performing a role. He used his lust for a Keyblade in order to masquerade himself within the events of the entire Kingdom Hearts series. We can see him cite his desire and lust for a Keyblade at several points, including these scenes right here.
You monster! What are you after?
That thing right there. It's called the Keyblade, isn't it? Yep. Seems like these days everybody's got one of those. Even Grandpa there. When I nabbed him, he told me all about it. What a weapon like that can do. How could I not want one?
Figures. If I had a Keyblade, it'd be different.
Like you're actually worthy to use one?
Oh. I am worthy.
Huh? What do you mean?
The old coot promised to bequeath me his. Why else do you think I would ever put up with all his nonsense? Finally, back where it belongs.
So what does all of this say about Luxu? Personally, I think it shows us why the Master chose to apprentice him out of all the Foretellers. At least partially. While all of the other Foretellers each succumbed to their respective sins, Luxu was able to use his to assist him in his role. And at the end of the day, lust was one of, if not the key ingredient, to Luxu masquerading himself within his given role. Without him playing the part of lusting after the Keyblade, his intentions would have seemed much more unclear, or at least more questionable, to those around him. But now I want to turn the question on to you guys. Do you think there is something that Luxu is lusting after that we don't know about yet? Where do you think his character goes from here? Does he have any intentions of his own, or is he simply allowing himself to follow the Master's orders without wavering? Let me know. But that's all I have for you sickos today. We've got one more Foreteller left to cover, and boy, it is going to be a big one. So be sure to give this video a like, drop a comment down below, and subscribe. Farewell, beautiful people. See you next time.